So am I. But the Native Americans like to
question it. This is why. Hold on.
Why do you carry a gun?
Because I'm a fucking American.
Yeah.
I have that right. Don't touch him, man.
I have the right.
You touch him, you're down.
This is my Second Amendment right.
You're
This is my Second Amendment right.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you an American?
Fucking do that again.
It's all right. He asked me, why am I carrying a gun? Because I'm an American citizen.
Stay away from him.
Are you an American citizen? Are you an American citizen?
Yeah.
Why are you not carrying a gun?
Because he doesn't want to carry a gun and add to the assholes. He doesn't want to add to the assholes like you.
It has nothing to do with. Oh my God! I'm an asshole.
Yeah, right.
I'm defending my
We're an
Second
American,
Amendment
ma'am. What do you have a Mexican flag for?
Man,
Absolutely.
Mexican.
Yeah, right. Nice tattoo below the eye.
I'm
You just get out of here.
I'm Mexican in American flag.
Nice tattoo there, buddy. You need a teardrop tattoo.
Why do you
Maybe
think
next
Trump
month.
is a racist?
Trump is he doesn't like women, he doesn't like blacks, he doesn't like Hispanics, and he doesn't like Muslims.
He's hired more Hispanic workers in this country than
That's all he likes is himself.
Do the damn job, asshole!
Why do you have to?
I'm
Why are we
white.
calling names?
I'm white.
Why are we calling names?
So, white people don't like Trump just as much
White
as
people.
assholes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why don't you go get a job?
I have a job. I'm
Do you?
retired.
What?
I work
You at the food stamp bureau?
What? Don't even think
Infowars.com. You're outside of the Donald Trump rally here in Phoenix,
Not going to
Arizona.
happen. You're not going to
You
happen.
don't like American leave.
Trump, fascist pig. Trump, fascist pig. Trump, fascist pig. Fascist pig.
Are your parents legal? I'm asking a question. Obviously, they're not. Maybe you were born here.
Don't listen to his bullshit.
Maybe
He said the
you were
same
born
thing
here.
to me. His
But were your
bullshit.
parents legal?
You are racist.
Yes, it
you
does.
are a
Because it
racist.
shouldn't be in this country.
Racism at
They're
its
milking
finest,
this
ladies and
country
gentlemen.
dry.
Oh my God.
They can go back to whatever country they were born in.
Everyone in this country was not from here. We're all immigrants.
Exactly.
We are all immigrants.
Look,
A lot of people have done it before.
that's what God gave us. That's what makes us all equal. He gave us rights. Rights? No, fuck you.
Mexico is very hard on their borders. Why don't you go down south?
This is going to prevail. Heaven and earth will pass
But you
away,
lost the
but
land.
he said the word will
Thank
not
God
pass
you
away.
lost the land. You think we want America to be like Mexico? No. If you want it, go to Mexico. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
You're browner than
Take your
us.
parents with
He
you.
is browner than us. You go to Mexico. He has accused me of dying of AIDS. He has called me a girl. He is homophobic. He is racist. Why would we halt Islam? Islamic people do nothing wrong. It is a bunch of group of people who are terrorizing has nothing to do with the religion.
Any company, any store, any judge goes against
That's
the
the
word
main
of God.
reason.
They're on the wrong.
You're the right to tell every Muslim that they cannot come into this country.
Tell them only spend the money, only make the money that doesn't say God. Donald Trump's stance was to ban all Muslims until a security clearance. It wasn't banning them on a permanent basis.
Look at Google. Google it, man. Get a computer.
Google. I watched
Google
it
it.
earlier.
The State Department rules. Then Google the UN resettlement refugee package. Look at that stuff. I mean, tell your kid, look on the computer.
I ain't gotta
man.
tell my
I'm a
kid. My
nerd.
kid's been watching
Well, you're
Trump
bringing
since
him
the
here.
day he announced his
That's what I'm
presidency.
saying. So what are you
His
teaching
whole
him?
entire
Ask
school
him.
is
Ask
behind
him.
Trump 2006.
Ask him what he thinks about Muslims. Ask him what he thinks about Muslims since you brought him into this picture. Since you brought a child into this environment, okay, of hate.
I don't have a right to educate my child.
Okay, then what does he think about Muslims?
What do you think about Muslims?
How many of those Syrians had
Muslims? And they have radical Muslims.
Okay, so
and there's
Muslims
a big
are okay.
difference.
So Muslims are okay to come into this country.
Absolutely. As long as they absolutely.
Okay,
as
so
long as they have
so
a security clearance.
Wait, so they all have security.
require that.
They all have the same. You know how hard it is to get into this country legally? That's why people come here illegally.
You know what? You know how many people do it every damn day?
When you cut this grass,
every day
this
people are
grass
coming in
was
this country
cut by
legally.
immigrants. These trees were
There is
trimmed by
no
immigrants.
exceptions to
This
the law.
tree was leaf blown by immigrants.
Hey, in the words of the court,
That is
ignorance
okay.
is no excuse
So
for the law.
immigrants
Right?
are the ones
Right.
legal or illegal.
Ignorance
Go
is
to your
no
congressman
excuse for
and
the
say,
law.
I want an e-verify system. I want everybody that applies for a job to have a social security number.
The Democrats
No,
want to put it.
the
Anybody on a
Republicans,
no-fly list
the
can't purchase a gun.
Republicans,
I can't purchase a gun.
Go to your congressman and tell him you want the e-verify system activated so that anybody applying for a job has to type in a computer his social security number and it comes out if it's legal. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce and the Republican administration has stopped it. The Republican administration has stopped it 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Okay?
Obama said, don't worry about all that.
You know what? Just Google it. Like I said, I don't have time. I don't have time.
We need
to educate you guys.
Democratic votes.
I really don't, man. Come back in a couple of years or something. I don't have time.
His points are invalid.
But I'm being affected negative.
Exactly. Because in the past, if
So
you were
why
we
am I
do have to
paying
pay for the sins of our
Why
fathers.
am I?
Yeah, you do.
No,
You're
no, I
fucking
don't.
It's not even my fathers. I wasn't even over here during that. You still benefited from it.
Everyone that looks like
No. Our family was starving in Europe when most people were benefiting. Totally, yeah. You're getting double screwed. I was born in the 80s.
I get
Benefits from the 80s up.
group of people does not make it right for another person that
I'm
has
not
been
saying
screwed
that it
once.
does, but I'm saying that that's why it is the way it is now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about we have laws written in to put me at disadvantage.
Yeah.
People say there's systemic racism. You can tell me there's personal racism, and I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
People are racist on all sides.
Totally.
But you can't tell me there's systemic racism if you can't point to one law written into any sort of government thing that gives an advantage to somebody because they're white.
But that's the thing with white privilege is that it was an unwritten law.
It's like
unwritten. It's a good old boys club.
yeah, but you're saying that it's a certain undefinable quality that I should be believing in. If it's an undefinable quality, I tend not to give it a lot of credibility. Like I want some stats and numbers.
I think that society does that enough, don't they?
I think that if you judge somebody by the color of their skin, you're a racist.
I think that's what
That's what white privilege is kind of racist towards whites, if you ask me. I mean,
You can't be racist towards whites when they're the ones that have been in privilege for hundreds of years.
why is a race exempt?
Huh?
Why is that race exempt?
Why is it exempt from what?
Why is that exempt? Why can't white people be the victims of racism?
Because they're the ones that dominate and privilege the most in this culture.
I would argue that Islam.
Yeah, I know.
I had someone call me a white boy just before they hit me in the face once. You're telling me that wasn't racist?
It might have been.
Because he wouldn't have brought up my race if it wasn't racist.
Yeah.
So I suffered some racism.
You did.
But I appear to be white.
Yeah.
So then white people can suffer from racism.
Definitely you're going to be impacted
Do
by
we
it.
deserve to be punished for things that ancestors did?
So there it sucks. But the basis of this country was built off of slavery. Right? That's not true.
Most whites were not in the country when slavery was still.
It doesn't matter. The economic system.
Slavery, dude. Look at
The
Islam.
economic was built.
Look at the 1,600 years of Islamic oppression.
So that makes it okay. That makes it all right.
Human nature, dude.
So that makes it okay.
I'm not saying it's okay, but it's nothing new. You're making it seem like it's the very first time anybody has been a slave. This is coming from me.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But you're saying that that's okay.
That happens every day in the fucking goddamn world.
I know.
And you haven't done shit about it, have you?
Bullshit.
No, you haven't done shit. Fucking goddamn piece of
What have you
shit
been
liar.
doing about it, ma'am? What have you been doing about it?
My great grandfather
What have you been doing about it?
slave on a plantation. I came here to America
What have you been doing
from
about it?
Spain. We are Hispanics or Trump.
Guess what? I don't drink, honey.
It
But you
smells
can
like
drink
it.
it, honey.
That's all right.
Ad hominem there. attacking her personal character. You can't come up with anything else?
That's true. Actually, yeah, if she would have answered my question, I would have been more than happy to continue the conversation.
around here.
Do you understand, though, how vague white privilege can be hard for me to stomach?
Totally.
When I'm...
It's really hard to understand white privilege. No doubt about it.
No, okay, that's another argument I don't like. Because you're white, you can't understand white privilege. I'm a man. Can I not understand any... I can't comprehend what anything's like for a girl. I can't. But I mean, if I can't get a tangible reason for white privilege, can you see why I don't want it used as a bludgeon to silence me?
No, I can hear that, but it doesn't mean that that's not there.
When I was going to school, I would ask people, like, just tell me, okay, what are you here for? They'd tell me, I'd say, okay, give me some facts. Be like, okay, that's your white privilege talking. The fact that I want facts. It's continuously being used against people to bludgeon them into submission because you have white privilege, so just shut up. That's what I don't like.
That's fucked up. Male white.
Infowars.com dominating out here, as my friend here just said. Why do you have this sign, sir?
Because I'm very much against Trump and everything he stands for.
Okay, so what exactly does your sign mean, though? Love Trump's hate.
Well, I feel like Donald Trump does a lot of things that could be construed as evil, and I don't like that. And obviously,
like, can you name one?
How about the video that was just released?
From 1995?
That was not 1995. That was
I'm sorry, 2005?
2005, not 1995.
Okay, well, so you don't talk about that with your friends, when you're out?
No.
You've never said anything like that?
No, why would I?
Okay, well, this man is a perfectly good, honorable gentleman, so I admire that. So don't you think it's ironic, though, that there's all these people out here that hate Trump holding up a love Trump's hate sign?
What do you mean? Love Trump's hate.
Yeah, but you hate Trump.
Obviously, yeah, I don't like him.
So, but you're promoting love while you're hating a guy.
How can you support Trump? I just don't.
Because I want to save America, personally.
By how? By
well, here's my thing. Here's my thing. How about this? How about this? Oh, my gosh. Here's the thing. There are bigger issues than Trump's rhetoric. Bill Clinton is a rapist, so if you vote for Hillary Clinton, you're putting a rapist in the White House again. But here's consensual. He settled multiple rape cases, sir. But here's my thing.
He's not running for president. I believe this is Hillary.
Do you want a rapist in the White House?
Hillary is running for president.
Do you want a rapist in the White House?
Hillary is running for president.
So is Bill not going to go to the White House then?
Bill will be in the White House, but Hillary...
So do you want a rapist in the White House?
Donald Trump would be in the White House if he won.
Do you want a rapist in the White House?
Hillary is running for president.
You're not answering the question. Do you want a rapist in the White House?
Bill is not a rapist.
Settled multiple rape cases.
Hillary is running for president. What do you not get about that?
Do you want a rapist in the White House?
Hillary is running for president.
Won't answer the question.
This is an issue about Bill. This is
well, you made it an issue about women. You made it an issue about women. So if you're going to call out Trump's rhetoric against women, why don't you call out Bill's actual rape?
Because Bill has nothing to do with this election. This is Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump.
Bill has nothing to do with this election. He's campaigning for Hillary. He's Hillary's wife.
We're not talking about
Trump's
Trump's
something,
wives.
please? Go ahead. This should be about Trump's policies versus Hillary's policies.
I agree.
Yet, videos are being released that are showing what type of man Donald Trump is. Specifically, I'm referring to the video from 2005.
What do you think about the email leaks that show who Hillary really is?
I don't care. Hillary, listen, Donald Trump said on this video that he likes kissing pretty women and that...
You don't?
Sir, can I finish?
You like kissing ugly women?
Excuse me. Can I finish my statement, please? Thank you. I don't appreciate that either.
All right. Well.
What I was saying was, Donald Trump said on the video, you can grab a woman by their pussy. Do you support that? Because you just said you support Donald
I support
Trump.
his policies.
But how can you say you support Donald Trump?
Hillary Clinton has said racist things, said she's called black people super predators. Why don't you talk about that? Email leaks have shown how Hillary Clinton has called her own supporters dumbasses.
Donald Trump
like you
said that Mexicans are rapists and murderers.
Never said that. Never said that. He said illegal immigrants, sir.
Illegal immigrants that are coming into the country are
That's
rapists
right.
and murderers.
Yes, there are dozens of cases, hundreds even, of illegal immigrants raping or murdering citizens. That's a fact.
I think there are more Americans raping and murdering people.
So just because rape happens, we should just let it go on in more abundance?
No, we shouldn't.
Well, that's your logic.
But Donald Trump is saying that all Mexicans are rapists and murderers.
Never said that. Literally never said that.
How can you generalize a population like that? How can
Hillary Clinton said half of Trump voters are deplorables, and he's sitting here quoting a quote that never even existed, never happened.
So why don't we talk about banning all Muslims from the country while we're at it?
Well, we are in a very... Do you think radical Islamic terror exists?
Yes.
Okay, so you wouldn't want a vetting process at all for people coming here from Muslim countries that hate our way of life?
Donald Trump said we should ban Muslims.
Didn't answer the question.
From entering the country.
Not forever, he said, until we figure out what's going on. Terrorist attacks have been happening in this country.
Group of people.
Do you want to stop terrorism?
I would love to stop terrorism.
So don't you think we should maybe vet people coming from these areas?
How can you do that? That's stopping an entire race.
Are you aware that ISIS has said they will infiltrate the refugee program with militants? Are you aware of that?
No.
So does that change your mind?
No.
So you want ISIS here?
I really don't want ISIS here.
I just tricked you, and that's what you said.
No, I don't want ISIS in our country.
Do you want to vet the refugees?
Entire Muslim.
Here's the thing. Donald Trump has. Here's a policy. Donald Trump has proposed safe zones in these areas, so we don't just have to bring them here unvetted. What do you think about that?
I think that stopping an entire group of people, an entire race, sounds awfully familiar to.
Even if we're at war. Even if we're at war.
I don't know. That sounds a lot like 1945.
Have you ever read the Quran?
I have. No.
What do you think about what it says about women?
As a Muslim American, what do you think the Bible says about women?
I'm sorry, are there Christian terrorists killing people?
Yes, there are.
Really? Really? Oh, okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hey. I want to tell you, I challenge anyone here, there's probably about 30 people, find me one story of someone saying praise Jesus and then killing someone. Find me one. Find me one. Find me one.
Somebody kills an abortion provider every single time. Someone
What?
kills an abortion provider every single time.
I don't know what she's talking about.
The shooting of the abortion clinic recently. Just because they don't say praise Jesus right before it, it is religiously motivated, as she said.
Okay,
And
so
regardless, that's not the point.
so
We
is
have
anyone?
shootings
So
every
no one's
day
gonna
in the
find.
United
So no
States
one's gonna
that are
find the
not
story of someone yelling praise Jesus and killing any because it doesn't exist.
Praise Jesus.
Okay, man, this is amazing. You guys are tolerant of terrorism. It's really a shocking thing. I don't understand it. You don't think Islam needs a reformation? Do you think Islam needs a reformation?
No, I think the Middle East needs a reformation. Okay, I agree that there is problems in the Middle East, and I agree that there's a problem with radicalization in Islam.
And I would even agree that it's mostly us to blame.
Okay, but the point is,
Hillary versus Trump. I don't like Hillary either. Is that what you want to hear? Like, I'm not.
Are you going to vote Hillary?
no.
Are you going to vote Hillary?
Of course.
Of course, you're proud of that?
Yes, I am.
So you want a rapist in the White House?
You say to me?
Hillary's not a rapist.
All right, thank you guys. You guys have all been great. Here's the thing. I don't understand. They don't understand that Bill Clinton will move into the White House. It's like, I don't know. But here's the thing, folks. Everyone out here would agree that government has serious issues. Everybody here, even though we disagree with certain points from Trump, certain points from Hillary, we might disagree on those. But we would all agree that there's a very corrupt government, a very corrupt establishment that we're trying to buck. So the amazing thing to me is, we want change. Donald Trump is that change. Everything in the establishment is waging it against Trump. The mainstream news, the establishment politicians are all in against Donald Trump. So they want change, and then here's an actual man who's not a career politician, an actual change to the White House, and they completely reject it. But this is what you get when you follow...
You don't like Donald Trump. You don't like Donald Trump, but one of your supporters, this guy, took his hat. That's thuggery. He's a thug.
Hey,
and he threw his hat.
You know why?
His personal
You know why?
property,
Because
he
this is
threw
the
it over the
protest
wall.
area. This is the protest area.
What does
You're
that have to do?
agitated.
Okay,
You're not a protester. It's a protest area.
Hey, he took his hat.
He snatched it.
protest
He
there.
ran
We
up
didn't
the
go in your
back of me
area.
And snatched it from my head.
You know, there's been people that went into a Donald Trump rally that
People
lost
like
their
you
hat.
are the reason why Donald Trump
Why?
is getting so many votes.
He's not going
You
to California.
understand that?
He's not going to California.
When people see this on TV,
Hey, Donald
they
Trump.
see people like you.
Hold on, time out. Donald Trump isn't even running against anyone in California.
He's gonna get us all killed.
He's not. There's no one even he's against.
What does that have to do with
He's just
anything?
here. You guys are agitators.
What does that have to do
You
with
guys are
anything?
agitators.
Look at
We're
your
number
people.
one,
Throwing.
baby. We're number one
People
economy.
throwing stuff.
We're number one. Who is he running against?
Hey, people
who is he
who are
running against?
anti-Trump are savages.
Who is he running
Most
against?
of you are savages.
You can't lie.
Who's he running
You are
against?
savages. Bottom line. Most of you are savages. Most of you are savages. Look at this. Look what I incited. I feel like Donald Trump. I feel like Donald Trump.
You guys have zero facts.
I like Donald Trump. All right.
Right now, they're justifying violence.
Killing children, and you're calling us savages.
There was a guy right here who just snatched the "Make America Great Again" hat off my head. He ran in back of me, snatched it off my head, and ran off and threatened me. And he ran down here and he threw it down the bridge.
Hey, don't go to the protest area. You're agitated.
One of your own guys took his hat.
Yes,
We didn't take anything from you. We don't want anything from you.
You're arguing a breaking up. You're arguing a breaking up 11 million.
The people who support Trump mostly are savages. This is how they act. They cannot be civil. One of their own, who is anti-Trump, took my friend's hat and threw it over the wall. It's terrible. What are you over here for? These protests, man. Come on.
Okay, well, I do.
That's what makes America.
I'm trying to have a conversation. It's important how we get people because the rest of the world is going to look at this. Hey, bro, it's just a hat. I can go get you one for the 99 cents store. It's just a hat. I can go get you one for the 99 cents.
Hey, you guys. Hey, is illegal immigration new? Is that new? Illegal immigration Oh, okay. Well, tell this guy, is illegal immigration new? Is illegal immigration? Why was his hat taken?
Why was his hat taken?
Why did this guy, why did he get his hat taken by somebody who dislikes Donald Trump?
Are you talking to the camera or are you talking to us? Are you talking to the camera or are you talking to us?
Why can't he walk around and have his personal property and not worry about it?
Who are you talking to? Hey, who are you talking to? Explain the Trump supporters. Who are you talking to? Explain that. All my people. Who's my people?
All of your people. All of your people.
What about your people? What about all of your people? What about the people who are calling us racial slurs? What about the people who are holding Confederate flags?
Hey, listen.
What about the people? What about the people who are attacking? Who are attacking protesters?
Am I going to be able to speak?
Bro,
No. You have nothing to say.
People who are racist. People who are racist are disgusting.
He's an agitator.
People who are racist are disgusting. People who are racist.
Giving him energy.
People who dislike this guy are disgusting.
Conversation, man.
I'm sorry.
Let's ignore him. He's an agitator.
Look at this. These are people who dislike Donald Trump right here.
These are people. I asked him to debate me earlier, and he was scared.
I asked you to debate me earlier, and you were scared.
I can't even speak.
You're right. I asked you to debate
Okay,
me
do you want to debate now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, what do you want to debate about? Do you want to be civil and stop acting like a savage?
Oh, I'm a savage? You fucking...
Okay, because look how he's acting. Look how he's acting.
The moment you start assuming something, you know what happens? The moment you start assuming something about someone, you guys.
You are Uncle Tom, and that's why we can't fucking attitude with you. Yo, you know exactly what the fuck Uncle Tom is. I'm letting you know that I don't care about your fucking rhetoric. So
I'm still voting for Donald Trump.
I don't really care who you vote for.
I'm still voting for Donald Trump, buddy.
No, I can agitate because he's fucking agitating.
So what? So what?
I can agitate because I don't care about going to jail. I know, yeah.
You're upset.
Where do you live? I give a fuck. Yeah. Savage, Brian Gumble, ass nigga. Hey, you need to.
You're hilarious.
He gives you a drink.
Keep working, buddy. Hey. Bye-bye. I will say this. Anybody who dislikes Mexicans based off of their ethnicity, or anybody off of their ethnicity, is disgusting. Racism is disgusting. Me, as an African-American man, I could not stomach myself voting for somebody who I felt was a racist. Donald Trump is not voted. He's not motivated by racism
Let me
whatsoever.
give you a story. Costa Mesa. The people started protesting in Costa Mesa. You know what the Trump supporters started chanting at the Mexican Americans? Send them back. They were just doing build a wall. Build a wall.
They were just doing that
to Mexican Americans.
To Mexican Americans. They were just doing that. Do you support that?
Okay, now, no, I don't.
Look at all the people the soccer games where they're saying
you
send
have a
them back.
really big mouth.
I do. That's
Okay.
right.
You have a really big
Why don't you
mouth.
just feel what I'm saying?
Okay, now I have a question. I have a question for all of you. Was it right? Hold on. Okay. I have a question. Was it right for him to have his hat taken?
Totally not. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. But was it right?
It's not right.
Was it right?
They affected both of us, and they're making us
But was it right?
Fuck that.
But was it right for the? Are you okay that the Confederate flag went up?
The Confederate flag is disgusting.
Okay.
I don't support the
So then
Confederate.
Here, I'll explain. So we had an intellectual conversation.
And he's a Bernie Sanders
both
supporter.
sides,
He supports Bernie Sanders.
The difference between me and him is we both have a strong dislike for racism. But where we split is that so when Trump calls out Mexicans for being rapists and criminals, and I assume some of them are good people.
Time out. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead. And then, so that's where me being a white guy who is like almost white class, I got offended, but he did not. So he's willing to put that to side to look at other things like securing the border and having a strong financial economy. But it's just a matter of you're a person. I can't stomach that. It's like you're going on a date with someone. That's a deal breaker.
So let me